Oh yeah, and I have too much motorized, right? I'm freeing up tons of motorized. Hold on, let me make a little change here. Can I? I'd have to start a second line. 150 is as many as you can put on one thing. Ah! Okay, yeah, let me cut dramatically back on the motorized, which will give me some extra things, and we're not going to start on this yet, but we will soon. Temporarily, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a second mechanized line. This may go and become tanks instead, but I'm going to just max this out for now, just to say. Yeah, Rebellion, the Tropico 6, people, like, I did a sponsored stream for them ages ago, and then they've just, like, been playing the stream on repeat, which is fine. I told them it was okay, but it confused the hell out of people, and I wish they had a big, like, previously recorded on there somewhere. Because that was months ago, the Tropico 6 stream. Yeah, World War II has, in fact, ended. So there's still a British-German war, but it's not considered the Second Weltkrieg, I guess because France isn't involved? I don't know. Borders. Oh, yeah, they're running some decisions to clean some things up. All right. And so the French Republic. Oh, you're still Entente. Okay, French Kingdom. Hold on. Apparently, they're not done figuring things out yet. Yeah, you're parts of the Reichspakt. Uh-huh. French Kingdom's cool. I like the color, too. Who dis? Francois? Wow. France ripped in two. Speaking of Tropical 6, we played the Ireland map? What? That's built in? Hey, we got our modern tanks. Excellent. We're going to start producing those. We're also going to research the modern tank destroyer, and we're going to produce some of that. So production line, tanks. Okay, I'll give it like 2 points of upgrade everywhere. Really, like, armor is probably one of my most important thing with this, but this is going to be okay. Save you. Type 59A. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll prep you for something like 15 factories, and we're going to pull back on some of this at some point. We have 1.2 million infantry equipment to spare. I mean, that will get consumed. I feel like I don't really know if I want to take away from this, but maybe. Let me scale back on this a little bit. Oh, although it went to you. Yes, of course. Hold on. Right, and you were just in here to fill things. Actually, let me cancel this. Okay, let me hold off. I know we've got some free military factories. I'm just going to wait for the tank destroyer model to be done. Okay, done this. So now we're going to sit on our 2.32 per day political power. Are we on the latest infantry equipment? I don't think we are. Oh, no, we are. Now, the 1.2 million is probably not 1.2 million of the latest. Yes, we do need the rubber. I know, we want to take that. We can't declare war! We're still negative power points, although it's coming. All right, there's our final anti-tank upgrade. Lovely, gorgeous. Land doctrines are done. Air doctrines. We never put any in there. We should probably grab some of the fighter stuff real quick. Here, I'm going to spend some air XP on it. That's fine. And outdated equipment. Anti-tanks. Latest anti-tank. All right, good. What is the small blue country in the south part of India? Right over here? Madras. We have civilian factories, too. So yeah, we dramatically increased our storage capacity. We have 4 million, almost, barrels of fuel stored up. Yeah, our capacity is 4 million. And we're basically there. Our gain... Okay, maximum consumption's gone up a lot because of our army stuff. Wow, did it ever go up a lot. Wow! We've more than doubled our fuel consumption just by mechanizing a bunch of our army. So it's probably... We've got some more fuel silos being made. I might go and get some more synthetic refineries, too. We are going to get some rubber as we expand south a little bit, but in the meantime, this will still be helpful. I mean, we're starting to make a little bit more rubber here. We're not quite as behind. Well, we're still importing the vast majority of it. We're importing a lot of steel, too, and we're still short on that. But that's just because, like, short. We just have so many things in the queue. Oh, modern tank is the wrong tank. Oh, I didn't take the upgraded one? That's pretty common for me. Type 59A. Type 59A. Is this not the correct one? Because we're not doing heavy tank. Yeah, 59A is the upgraded one. We're making the 59A. I think we're okay. Never mind, chat is lying. See, it's easy to make these mistakes. Remember that. It's easy to misread something. I do it all the time. And I always have to worry when chat says something. I mean, usually, like, I notice that they're wrong about something, and I just, like, go past it and, like, no, it's fine. We don't need to acknowledge this. That's one front, which is fine. Hull. Tanks are just an infantry delivery source. And yeah, like, if we could build up our... If we could import more steel. I don't know if we can import more steel. Maybe. Atomic research. Okay, hold on. There you go. A bit more from you. And more from you. And tell you what, we'll research some more excavation. Because we do produce a fair amount of stuff. The other thing I could research is more rubber production for my synthetic factories. Although, once we do get German East Asia, it's going to be fine, but... I mean, still from Sweden would be the... where's Sweden in the list? Because that was what the Germans did in World War II. Yeah, Sweden has no steel to give away. It's trading it all already. Modern tank destroyer. Excellent. Okay. Let me go back to industry. I'm going to research the other excavation one at the same time. And yeah, so in our military factories, we're going to add a new one. So modern tank destroyer. It doesn't need speed because it's... Well, I guess the question is, how fast does this thing move? And... I guess the only way to find out is in the tech tree. I don't know why they don't have the speed of these vehicles in the pop-up. So, your speed is 10. 10 is the same speed as my mechanized. Although, what is the best mechanized? It's 12, technically. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And the tank destroyers are mostly getting added to the leg infantry groups. Well, they'll probably get added to a few different things. I don't think we need to boost the speed. Anyway, all that to say, I don't think I need to add engines to our tank destroyers. 10 is going to be fine. What we're mostly interested in getting lots of armor and also making sure the reliability stays nice and high so that you don't get as many random breakdowns. We can sit at 100. And you lose a little more speed with that. True. So I just want to do this. 9.8. Okay, we'll give you the one engine. 3 rounds of armor, 3 reliability, which puts us up to 92%, so a lot fewer random breakdowns. We'll do that. So, modern tank destroyer A. Something like that. We do still need, maybe, if we're going to make tank divisions, we're probably going to want self-propelled artillery. Well, let me just, let me do this first. There you go. Get you going. And then we'll do a redesign. More free civilian factories available. I don't know. More military factories? More synthetic? You got a fair amount of synthetic in the queue. Although we are going to need a shocking amount. You know what? Let's just keep going. Wherever. Places. Go. There. I mean, we are going to get rubber when we get German East Asia, but it's still a little while away. Minus 50. We have 14 minutes left. Too bad you can't make political factories. Ha! We do have lots of oil storage. I mean, so it's always the thing. Like, how do you want to do it? Do you want to try to make your fuel production match your output or your requirements? The thing is, your max consumption, you're not going to be running it most of the time. So mostly, a lot of storage does make, a lot of sense. But I think I'm okay with this. And yeah, at some point, like, okay, we may finish this. Then we can just start running, like, one of these, which is okay. But right now, I'm quite happy to not run anything, especially since politically, we still have some things we never filled in a political system. Oh boy, oh boy. We're nearly there, you guys. Ah, I'm excited. Except for the fact that these guys might join factions. We can rip through this. This war could end in, wow. I was gonna say, it could be over in like 5 or 10 minutes. This terrain is gonna be really rough. But we do have like stupendously good units. Let me double check. Are we where we want to be with everything? Yeah. These could become 40 width or something later on, although right now I'm kind of okay. And I guess those are motorized for the speed. Motorized artillery is not a thing in regular Hoi, right? Like, the only way to get fast artillery is to do self-propelled artillery, which is a tank that's got the artillery upgrade, right? It is? It is what? It is in the base game? I mean, there's not a research for it or anything. It's just not as tough. Did it always used to be there? Terrain in Southeast Asia will be rough. The man says the man who marched across Russia in the winter. Alright, we're almost at 0. Of course, 0 isn't what we need. We need more than that to actually start it, but there we go. I guess we're gonna have to take a decision. The world tension is too low, so I can't actually just justify a war. Okay. We have a decision though that we can take for some things. Let's research nuclear reactors. Don't kill Gandhi. Why not? We have to kill him before he gets nukes. World tension's pretty nice right now. Does it say the Commune of France was the biggest source of world tension? Come on, autosave. You're screwing up my tooltip. Largest world tension was generated by the Commune of France. Why? Because they started the Weltkrieg. Okay, I guess it's kind of legit. They're person responsible for starting World War II. It is interesting that it's like that. Is it fired from an event? Is that how that works? Like, they have an event to start World War II linked to that tension? Because that's not normally something you see like that. Yes, we're going to pick the decision. We need some points. We need 40, I think. Didn't we? Yeah, see? Don't worry. I was waiting for the pop-up. Alright. Boom. 14 days. More waiting! It's fine. So Southeast Asia. You guys are all a go. That's good. I mean, you're fueled for now. We don't have a deficit of anything, except fighters, which doesn't really matter. You guys over here are on air superiority duties. Excellent. I'll have to do. And you guys have planes attached to you as well. Okay. Cruiser armor scheme. What we'll do is we'll get the rest of the armors. Oh, I think our navy is still just yeah. Let's see here. Give a second for these fleets to merge up properly, and we'll see what we got. These are okay. The subs are in the same group. Let's split off the submarines and tell you to stop training as well. What I'm gonna do, hang on. Why was it being so stupid? Yes, just select this one. Oh, you're still merging up. Okay, hold on. Well, no. Do this. Do this. See, why is it showing me submarines in this? This task force should just be destroyers, or maybe it's the merging. All right. 4 days. I guess I can still do it. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, submarines split off. You two merge up. Make you into a new theater-ish. So these are going to be my raiders. And escorts. Now let's see here. My raiders, where are you going to raid? Well, we're a little worried about reinforcements here. Maybe getting attacked. I think we're mostly what we're going to do with the raiders is cover all these areas here. Little bottlenecks where people might go. Try to reinforce. We're not going to be at war with any of these islands. Maybe Australia, though. Still, if we just raid the coast here for supplies pouring in and out of India, that's going to be pretty bad for them, I would say. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split these raiding groups into slightly smaller. Because you don't need to engage the convoys with a lot of subs to get damage done. Here, I'll split one more time. So we'll have lots of little raiding groups, so there'll always be one in each one of these sea zones. In terms of admirals... Inshore, fjords and archipelagos. Inshore, same thing. Blockade runner. Alright, Shen... Yeah, I'll give you... There you go. You could do the sub-warfare. That's going to be okay. And then our destroyers over here, so you're going to be on convoy escort. We don't really do convoy stuff. There's a little support line over here to Taiwan, which technically we'll have. I will go and tell you to escort over here. Not that there's really anything to escort. So you've got that. And same thing, what we want to do here is we want to go and split these up so they can cover more of the sea zones. Actually, change my mind. Though that size, I think, is going to be okay. And submarine, so I'm going to get you to come in down here. There we go. And that should be okay to start off with. We're in a good position. Planes are a go. We've got some coastal stuff. Australia doesn't want any of that. Did something just change over here? Maybe it was just the overcast cloud. Oh, it was just the weather. I just caught the, because I have a stream delay, right? I can see what happened like 10 seconds ago. It's just the clouds, the storm's passing. All right. Do we have a war goal? We have a war goal. Do we to war? We to war. War is in the air every time I turn around. Okay, so right now we're only at war with these guys, and that's it. I don't think there's anything going on with Burma. So you're going to try to work your way through. I can probably tell you to be aggressive. You're going to try to go through there. You'll do it. It's going to be a little slow going, but it's going to be okay. I'm going to keep the red group over here, just because there's such supply problems over here. There's not much to be gained from doing stuff like that. We get one to grab this airport right away. That's going to be nice. Run some stuff like that. That's going to be okay. And actually, let me take like half of you guys or a quarter of you guys. Just beeline straight to Calcutta. And actually, hold on. Of one of you... Yeah, you... We might actually be able to run back here. I don't know how fast we are. This terrain's not going to be fantastic. Could you imagine just pocketing these guys right away? Just like ultimate insult to injury. I think we're just going to win and push them back before that happens. Can stop here for some tea. Northern border undefended. What are you talking about? So, let's take a look at Diplomat Mode. So, we're only at war with these guys. And most of this border is not a border. Most of this border is... Turns out there's some mountains here. That's mostly what it is. Invading through the only two provinces of the bad terrain? I mean, invading through the only two provinces. Period. Go, go, go. Yeah. Right, we're pretty quick here, as it turns out. People want non-aggression pacts. Screw that. War propaganda. Actually, I am going to run war propaganda. I don't normally, because I want the political power for something else. But our war support went down so much because of all of our occupations. No one's attacking here anymore. Minor mountain. Yeah, it's just a wafer thin mountain. It's fine. Border gore. Here, you do this. Do you think you might make a tutorial vid for Hoy's naval stuff? Yeah, well, that's part of it. I had never really played the new naval stuff since Man the Guns came out. Because we did like a Mexican campaign. I think we did something else, but and we did Old World Blues. We did some Kaiserreich for some other thing. Anyway, we didn't really play as much of a naval power. So part of the reason for playing as Italy was to learn someone who has to do Navy stuff. So now I actually feel pretty comfortable to probably, you know, do a video that's just kind of a naval tutorial. I mean, I'm talked about some of it in my gameplay as I'm doing it, you know, why I would do it and how I would organize it. But yeah, just do a video just called something like Naval Tutorial would probably be a pretty swell idea. So yeah, great. After you guys punch through here, see if you can do something like that. I'm gonna grab one of you and do a little something like this. Still terrible supply, which is gonna slow people down over here. It's rough. Yeah, I annexed everything. Yeah, so in Kaiserreich, the peace deals are just, all you do is swallow people up in a peace deal. And then afterwards you get a decision about what to do with the territory. And if you just, like, keep it for yourself, it costs you massive amounts of stability and war support and political power. So we were sitting, were we at like minus 800 political power? I feel like that was the case. We actually get pushed back there. We may have to, like, you know, put a delay. Of course, we did some right-click attacks, which are very, very YOLO. So now people will sort of regroup on the front line. I should probably, I don't know if I want to bring any. What I'm going to do is I'm going to control-click to queue some infrastructure at the front of this. Because, yeah, there's only enough supply in here for 11 dudes. How? The game has focus over here in this text box for some reason. So if I hit space to pause or unpause, it's just doing this. If I hit, I don't know, I want to get out of here. If I want to hit escape, it brings up the menu, but I'm still not out. If I hit enter, nope, I'm still in there. If I click here, okay, then I'm out. I feel like there should be a UI ajustement over there. We'll see. Let's. I can't send more people in there. And if I had truly more ships doing naval invasion, we honestly might have enough cover to do it now. Should I just, oh, there's not enough world tension for me to justify manually. I should change governments. Just become fascist at this point. I think the syndicalists can also generate, maybe not like any world tension, but quite a bit lower anyway. As lack of supplies is sort of hurting. Yeah, I was wondering about redrawing the front, in particular the purple group here. What I'm going to do is I might leave the teal group the same, but redraw purple this way. Who's that country you're attacking? So the Bharatiya Commune they're more radical socialist, led by this Gandhi guy here. The thing is, we probably could have been buddies. We have the same government ideology. That's our time we're at. We got 1 minute left. Probably go a little bit longer. Probably finish this war, honestly. So we got factories. Like, there's so many things we're not dealing with at this point. It's like, who cares? Like, really. I'm going to shift-click down here. When you're done whatever attack, keep going to Calcutta. A, it's the capital, which is good, but also it'll cut off everything in the east. Also starts getting us some ports down here, which might be really useful. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know if I have enough transport planes. Never really done transport plane drop-offs. And presumably you'd have to start from a high supply zone. I mean, there's a bunch of unused supply here, so if there was an airfield in this zone, which there isn't, way back here, I don't know what kind of range the transport planes have. Also, I hate that these are not... Do I have transport planes? I have not even captured a transport plane? I'm actually kind of surprised. But yeah, we may want to make a slight tweak. I think transport planes are in the queue, but they're so low, they're just not getting the material.